Hey, business leaders of tomorrow, welcome to the fifth episode. I'm your host Amit Chavla, India's leading business clarity coach. It was April 27th, 2019. I was sitting at ITM University in Gwalior, attending the Board of Advisor meeting for Muskan Dreams, a non-profit edtech organization. Next to me was Vinay, a complete stranger. Intrigued, I said hello and asked Vinay about his work. Turned out he had this unique mix of creativity and business sense that really caught my attention. Founded in 2014 by Vinay Singhal, Shashank Vaishnav, and Praveen Singhal, WittyFeed was India's response to America's BuzzFeed, an entertainment and viral content company. Their fusion of creativity and business acumen had turned their startup into a global contender. By the end of 2016, the website and the Facebook page had amassed 120 million unique month on month users, generating 420 million page views and 2.5 billion impressions. They had demonstrated how creative content could be turned into a profitable business. This blend of creative and business insights was no small feat and clearly highlighted their transformative thinking. These three young entrepreneurs, all under 25 years of age, operated out of Indore and generated revenue of around 40 crores Indian rupees. They were outliers, a startup from a tier 2 city in India, catering to the US market and generating significant profits. Their creative and business outlook not only set them apart but also underpinned their extraordinary success. However, on November 26, 2018, they woke up to the biggest jolt of their lives. WittyFeed's Facebook page had been removed. We were doomed overnight for no apparent reason, Vinay lamented. Initially in denial, they later considered fighting Facebook legally. But with time, they realized it was futile. By February 2019, they were running out of funds and on the brink of bankruptcy. We had to rethink our business model, Vinay told me, oozing resilience. By then, in Gwalior, Vinay and his brother were ready to scout villages in their new Suzuki Baleno, searching for the next big idea. As I looked at them getting ready to go in the search, I sensed they were onto something interesting, fueled by their blend of creative vision and business sensibility. They had endured one of the worst phases of their lives. Accused of being flukes and challenged by public opinion, they fought through the extreme depression and anxiety. Therapy and medication helped them regain their footing. However, post that initial interaction, I lost touch with the dynamic trio for some time but continued to track their progress. Sometime later, news traveled that they were onto something new. It was an exciting new business model, providing clean content for rural India in local dialects. Once again, exhibiting their knack for marrying creativity and business. In January 2020, Vinay moved to Delhi NCR to start afresh in a new environment. I invited them over to dinner at my place. During our discussion, I sensed his lingering tension. Vinay and his team had developed a product and was gaining subscribers. They seemed to have cracked the code once again. The new platform promoted local creativity featuring poetry, songs, web series, news, motivational and educational content in local dialects. However, they faced a challenge: lack of funds for scaling up. Will rural users pay for the content? Was the pressing question haunting them. In July 2020, WittyFeed had transformed into Nukkad by Stage. It was true to its nomenclature. All content was intrinsic to a community and its deep rooted culture. The tide was turning. Paid subscriptions started flowing in from Haryana. The locals took pride in having an OTT platform in their native language, Haryanvi. Their ability to adapt and innovate, grounded in their creative and business outlook, was coming to the fore yet again. According to PwC's most recent report titled Global Entertainment and Media Outlook India Perspective, the revenue of the Indian OTT market, which is dominated by players such as Amazon, Prime Video, Netflix, and Disney Hotstar, is projected to more than double from $1.8 billion dollars in 2022 to $3.5 billion dollars by 2027. The report further highlights that the growth rate for the OTT market category worldwide is 8.4%. However, the Indian market is expanding at a compound annual growth rate of 14.32% over the period of 5 years. Fast forward to January 2023. To my surprise and amazement, the three of them were there on the TV program Shark Tank India. Their emotional story brought tears to many. They hit the right chords with the sharks. The valuation was back at 300 crores Indian rupees. It was a moment to rejoice. When we met again in February 2023 at Praveen's wedding in Bhiwani, it was thrilling to see them back on track. They had successfully transformed a creative idea into a thriving business, effortlessly displaying the efficacy of their transformative leadership style. What emerged is a whole new wave of creators from the Indian hinterland, crafting content like web series, movies, songs, and more in their local dialects. Currently, this movement is prominent in Haryana and Rajasthan, and they plan to expand to more states in the near future. It was August 2023. I went to their new headquarters in Noida. I discovered a brand new vision statement. Stage is a revolution to validate, reinforce, and protect the social and cultural identities of people through the propagation of cultures and dialects. It will be fascinating to watch how they continue to nurture creators and build a business empire simultaneously. Currently, around 60 lakh people have downloaded the Stage app and it has 6.2 lakhs paid subscribers and their numbers are steadily growing. I was thoroughly impressed by their intent and passion as reflected in their tagline. हम कंपनी नहीं क्रांति हैं. We are not a company, we are a revolution. Sounds crazy, right? But then one needs to be crazy to take the path of becoming a transformative leader. Thomas Watson Sr., ex CEO and chairman of IBM, once said, to be successful, you have to have your heart in your business and your business in your heart. That sums up the Stage team, who seamlessly blend the creative content of creators from the India's hinterland with pure heart and sharp business acumen. In the age of hyper-localization and hyper-personalization, content consumption has taken wings. Content rules as the uncrowned monarch, and it's going to be the way ahead as well. But how creatively are you blending your solution with strategy? Did you know that Coca Cola, known for its out of the box business creativity, recently launched Y3000, the first limited edition Coke flavor from the future? Yes, you heard it right. For the first time, Coca Cola Y3000 was co created with artificial intelligence to help bring the flavor of tomorrow to Coke fans. It shows us an optimistic vision of what's to come, where humanity and technology are more connected than ever. That's the extent where a beverage company can extrapolate its vision. With customer at the center, it's grounded in reality of the present and the future. That's storytelling. That's brilliant creativity with a fascinating business outlook. So, to the future business leaders, I will leave a thought that you too can harbor a creative mindset and transform it into a successful business. Much has been talked about endurance and resilience, yet, what can make a difference is your unput downable vision, much like Vinay and the stage team. Join me in the next episode where a bright mind was on a relentless quest to find his business purpose. No, he isn't a philanthropist, but an amazing business leader who held on to a purpose beyond self and crafted a success story. Stay tuned.